Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off to Skellige one day and was never heard from
He
again.
already got in trouble for that.
I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
They got together.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
You sure this mage actually had a djinn?
His books strongly suggest he did. He describes taming one, harnessing energy from its power.
Nowhere to look? For the mage and the djinn?
The locals say they last saw Amos's ship off the coast of Hindersfjall, just before a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
Doubt we'll find them then. Mage is probably fish food, and the djinn escaped.
Not necessarily. But even if it is so, I'll not give up without seeing some evidence. Will you help me? I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
I feel like... Oh, what? Okay, fine, I'll help her. Anything for you.
Since you put it that way, fine.
Isn't the
I'll help you.
Wish
Thank
the
you.
book?
A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
It's a bunch of Wait, hold on.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation. Come. The landing's not far.
Drink last night too?
Oh, I almost fell into the water.
The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Oh, really? No, dude, get up. No, dude, get up. What are you doing? I just went for a swim.
Geralt, how long must I wait? Are you ready to sail?
I'm in the boat. I'm in the boat. What do you want me to do? Interact. Sit.
Not sure this djinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Not
Of course.
really.
Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your
I'm
exorcism saved it.
The glitch.
It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Assad Eich Cryde Rithorn.
Ready. Careful down there. How's your bath? Water warm enough for you?
Jump in, see for yourself.
Why am I not prepared? Why am I not prepared?
How's it going?
Yeah, you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck in the cavern.
Wait.
I'll look inside. Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew. Then made their nest here. There's also a clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship.
Come back up.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Say we find a djinn. What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house? And a palace? And a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the djinn? Or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You learn in due course.
Can I wish for Siri?
Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our djinn's down there. Found a wreck. Been here a while. What's wrong with it?
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the mage's ship.
Well, it's so hard to move in the water.
Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A warp got a chest. Really old. Must have fell off the wrecked longship.
Can you open it?
Hoping for pirate treasure.
I hope to find the djinn. Try to open it.
Now that's what I call war booty.
Have you found the djinn?
No, but I found something that could be just as valuable to me as the djinn is to you.
Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. So much.
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donor was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Longship belonged to Clan Dimon. Yen, doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
What did I get? See, I would get something new.
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember? The chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember. Though I
Harold,
found
we're
myself
being-
admiring what I
We're
had right
being
in front
chased
of
by
me.
a siren, not now. Do something. It can't be simple.
Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. Let's see what it is.
Where?
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I should cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltja bedem ein echte illivaid.
What?
That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone. I su foltja bedem ein echte illivaid.
Struggling here. I'm struggling here.
Something cut this basket exactly in half.
How do I examine you?
Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon could do this, but whatever cut the basket probably could. Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon could do this, but whatever cut the basket probably could.
Return to the board. Boats. 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 Come on, come on.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the Jinn.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2... Three.
You said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this Jinn?
But you already know. A Jinn's power is priceless to a mage.
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important.
Hi, Mistress.
How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20
Oh,
years?
really? They've been together for 15, 20
We repeatedly
years?
split up, then returned to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a Jinn.
Even
So that's
even
it.
Yen doesn't
This is about my
ship
last
them
wish.
both.
You asked that Jinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Ouch. But that's okay because I have Triss.
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
Yeah, okay. This feels like a breakup. That's what I don't want.
What if I don't want to know?
I'm afraid you no longer have a choice.
But we have...
Come, let's search the ship.
There's half the ship.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the Jinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Jinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it. We should explore the ship.
How will you word it?
Wonder what this means.
So clean cut though. Look at that. So clean.
Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. Or left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
Think the Jinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." And the Jinn granted the wish literally. They had a hard landing. Amos was thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you. If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Nothing here.
Okay, let's go to the deck. Let's see what's there. There's something here too.
Nothing interesting here.
Can I not
Nothing
get...
here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting.
I want to loot.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Wait,
Tame
wait,
Jinn.
that's scary.
Rif
I didn't get to see
Kaishta
the best
en
scary,
Gael.
sorry.
Kaishta et Disglair. Gevired me castle.
Maybe Erden. Let's try Erden.
Take it you have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
What? Where? Run! Why am I not running?
What? Lost your nerve?
Oh, can we just what is that? Hold on. That's scary. Demetrium bomb and elemental oil. Let me take it. Stab. Come on, come on.
Come on, come closer.
Just a bit more! I can feel his strength waning!
Come on, go forward.
Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a Jinn can remove another Jinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
I guess.
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
I guess I don't get to have Yen anymore. That's okay.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a Jinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Yeah, we just won't be drawn. I don't want to be with her anymore. I mean, I know I was with her, and then I got amnesia, and then now I was with Triss, and I went back to her. Can we take a break? Take a break. I'm gonna get my dinner first. We'll leave it here because I cannot think. Oh, wait. We are back. Let me move this down here. I'm gonna eat first, because I can. Hurry up, pieces. I'm sorry. When I was with Triss, it was like a fast snap question that I had to answer quickly. This one, I can take my time. I'm sorry, I really like Triss more. Just as a person.
Sorry, Yen, but magic's gone for me.
Truly? But how is that possible? I still feel the same. You should
no.
too. I don't understand. What does this mean?
Means the Jinn granted your wish.
I broke her heart.
Right. Fine. Good. Glad we got that over with. We know where we stand, at least. Naught left for us here. Let's go.
Wait. Magic's gone, true, but that doesn't mean I don't like spending time with you.
Yeah, sure, keep him in the hook. Keep her in the hook.
Let's sit a while. Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima.
But
Please, Geralt. There's nothing left to say. I'm off.
Me too. I'll collect Uma from the Baron, and we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can. Farewell.
So long, Yen.
I'm sorry, I just really... I mean, but she's the one who wanted to get rid of the Jinn bush anyways. Right? Right.
Geralt?
Sure, let's put some more salt in that burn. Let's put some more salt there. Let's go. Let's talk about Triss.
Yen, can we talk?
Why? So you can ask me if we can remain friends despite all?
No, I mean...
Come now, Geralt. I know you. Well enough to know exactly what's going on with you and Triss. Now, I cannot say I'm not tempted to, intervene, but I believe I'll let it lie this time. How about that? You came here to fumble your way through an explanation, yet instead of enjoying the show, I went and did your job.
We have Dunkin' Donuts?
Seems so.
But now,
Yeah,
enough of this maudlin
two
business.
each?
We've something to do,
Two each?
remember?
Only 3 pieces left here.
She
Never
burned.
think
I
about the
thought I was gonna
past,
put more salt
about
on
your
the
time with
burn.
the
She
hunt.
burned me
At
instead.
times, I'm amazed we survived. Eridan's not usually one to leave witnesses behind.
That's just it. He didn't. Lost my memory when I escaped the hunt.
Ah, yes. Your famous amnesia.
You didn't have it?
For a short time only. Once the Emperor's mages got their hands on me, my memory quickly returned.
Why didn't you look for me
Look.
after you'd recovered your memory
Look.
and your freedom?
I assumed you would
Look.
recover quickly and find me first.
You had mages to help you. I was on my own.
Well, not entirely.
Clearly, Yen doesn't
Besides,
like me as much
I
as
knew
I
you'd
like
fled the
Yen,
hunt.
so it was a
Eridan
good
would
thing
never
I
have
chose
let you go.
Triss.
He'd erased my memory, but
Clearly.
you escaped. It was wholly possible he hadn't had
I'm
the
still
chance with
standing
you.
by.
And there were your Witcher mutations. I expected they'd stave off any serious injury.
Clearly. 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 Clearly.
When the hunt had you, hope they didn't hurt you.
Even if they did, I've no memory of it. The whole time's but a string of phantom images. Blood and fire. A wild chase through different worlds. All shrouded in fog. Though I do remember you coming for me. Trading your life for mine. I hadn't the chance to thank you then.
You'd have done the same for me.
No, she wouldn't.
I'm touched by your
No,
certainty.
she wouldn't.
But you've yet to tell me how you escaped them.
Wouldn't mind knowing that myself. There are times I remember rushing forward, red riders around me. Next thing I know, I'm in the woods at the foot of Kaer Morhen. That's it. What did Eridan want from you exactly?
The same thing he wanted from you. You don't recall?
Draw a blank on most of my time with him.
We were bait, Geralt. Both of us. Eridan believed Ciri would come for us sooner or later and he would capture her. Fortunately, she didn't fall for it.
How do you go from being the Emperor's hostage to being his ally?
One day, the door of my cell opened, and instead of seeing the usual officer, I saw Emir. He promised to release me and grant me free reign of the Imperial Treasury, provided I did what he asked.
He told you about Ciri, and you accepted his offer. Why?
Shared aims make for strange bedfellows. I knew I had to find Ciri before Eridan did, and if any man had the power and the means